Guys, I faced some network issue, that's why it's disconnected. भाई डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था इसीलिए बंद हो गई। अब दोबारा से शुरू करनी पड़ी। ये ठीक है भाई। इतना इजी नहीं होने वाला भाई तेरे लिए ये। चलो अपने बिशप को थोड़ा सा। ओ भाई, ये हमने कैसे नहीं देखा। पर हमारे पास इसका डिफेंस है। भाई ये तुम्हारे लिए काम नहीं करने वाला। चलो अब ठीक है। नाइट टू C4। भाई मैं तेरी गेम समझ रहा हूँ, जो तू करना चाहता है। थैंक्स, कंग्रेचुलेशन, थैंक्स मैं। अननोन भाई, थैंक्स। अब ये जो पान है ये हमारे लिए सरदर्दी बन सकता है। तो इससे बचने के लिए हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा। अननोन भाई, suggest me the best move from here। क्या बाजी पलटी है भाई, मान के थैंक्स, थैंक्स अ लॉट। बट इस पान को कैसे जस्ट प्रमोट योर क्वीन। हाँ भाई वो भी है, लेकिन कर सकते हैं। डिफेंस है कोई इसका? आई थिंक नो। अगर ये पान आता भी है तो ये कुछ नहीं कर सकता। क्वीन पीछे आई तो हम क्या करेंगे? नेक्स्ट 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 हमारा मूव क्या होना चाहिए? हाँ भाई ये तो अच्छा है ना। अब बेचारा नाइट कहाँ जाए? सॉरी से रुक कहाँ जाए? रुक के लिए तो कोई रास्ता नहीं बचता। रुक बेचारा गया। फर्स्ट गेम में तो भाई ने मुझे 2 मिनट में ही दिन में तारे दिखा दिए। अब अपनी क्वीन को सैक कर देना। हाँ कर सकते हैं। कैसे? कि ये पान इसको ले, हम इसको लें और कर सकते हैं हम क्वीन सैक्रिफाइस और हमें मिल जाएगा बिशप। सो दैट्स द गुड आइडिया मैन। इस वाली ओपनिंग से तो मुझे भी बहुत डर लगता है। सारे वेरिएशन ना देख। भाई मैंने एक वीडियो डाली है, वनीना ओपनिंग। जबरदस्त ओपनिंग है, आप देख सकते हो। उसके सारे वेरिएशन डाले हुए हैं उसमें। अननोन भाई। तो हाँ मैं बोल रहा था कि मैंने एक वीडियो अपलोड किया है, वनीना ओपनिंग। उसके सारे वेरिएशन हैं। मैं खुद उसको स्टडी कर रहा हूँ। और बड़ी जो रेयर ओपनिंग है, अगर आप अच्छी तरह सीख लेते हो तो किसी को भी हरा सकते हो। वो बिट्टो भाई तो भाई परेशान हो गए। इसका रिव्यू देखेंगे हम इस गेम का, कि हमने ये गेम कैसी खेली। तो ये रहा। अब बहुत ही बढ़िया मूव है हमारे पास, और ये यहाँ पे चेकमेट की थ्रेट। तो भाई अब कैसे बचोगे? जबरदस्त भाई जबरदस्त। तो भाई का काम जो है यहाँ पे तमाम होने वाला है। चलो भाई चलो। पहले तो हम ये मूव खेलेंगे, उसके बाद आई थिंक In this game, we got the brilliancy. Let's check, review the game and check what is the accuracy. भाई आप checkmate. He can't defend the checkmate. Of course, unknown. He can't defend the checkmate because our vulnerable queen and with the bishop. Sack the rook. So मेरे साथ जो मैच हुआ था उसका भी रिव्यू करना। ओके अभी करते हैं यार। भाई तुम आपने तो जबरदस्त खेला था। और बिटो भाई 2 मिनट रुक जाओ, रिव्यू कर लेते हैं गेम का। हमारे पास डायमंड मेंबरशिप है, उसका कुछ तो फायदा लिया जाए।
You had a nice tactical find in this game. Let's review.
तो भाई हमने I play with the accuracy of 87.1% and chess versus 64 play with the accuracy of 77.1%। रीमैच बाद में। हाँ रिव्यू देख लेते हैं ना पहले यार।
Controlling the center and opening up your light squared bishop for develop. They play one of the most pop. Nice, attacking this, protecting the pawn. Good, now you can keep develop. Adding pressure to this. Good job defending that. Bishop c5 develop. Castling kingside helps. This move prepares for their. You create left for the king. They are right on target. You are bringing your knight in. They made a solid choice. You offered your opponent. That's not a mistake. This is a fine move. They offer a fair trade of pieces. With that move, you offered a. They exchange a logical capture. They are threatening to tap. For sure, you had to move away from. They've offered to trade piece. Your backward pawn is a weakness. Decent move, but your better option was to force double. A clear recapture. Nice, definitely the right. That's playable.
एक्यूरेसी नहीं दिख रही है, मैंने पूरी स्क्रीन शो नहीं की है यार। एक्यूरेसी में आपको बता दी मैंने कि 87 हमारी और 73 चेस वर्सेस 64 की है।
You further develop your pieces by moving. Advancing this pawn creates not optimal, sending your knight to passivity. That's quite an error. This move leaves you with a weak pawn. This move connects their rooks. Good job, that's what I would have played too. That's not a mistake. But they did not. You missed an opportunity to win a pawn through an eventual fork. You are now able to win a bishop. This discovered check will win you. Their king steps away from the. That bishop was yours for the taking. They are threatening to capture a pawn. Your best move was to win a tempo by threatening a rook. You get a chance to win a tempo, but your better option was to win a tempo by threatening a rook. They played the strong. They slipped up a bit here. Not the nice job blocking the. They moved the rook to safety. Your opponent will have to keep an eye. You are now able to take an outpost with a bishop. You captured a free pawn. Your opponent's position went from bad to giving your opponent more precise move from your opponent. Nice move. This move puts their rook on a safe. You gain time because your opponent must deal with your threat.
ये था हमारा बेस्ट मूव।
This removes your queen. Your pawn made it. They move the queen to safety. You are threatening to. You are now able to force eventual checkmate. You're still on the road to checkmate.
भाई ऐसे भी हो सकती थी चेक।
You are now able to force eventual check.
हम अगर यहाँ जाते तो वाइट यहाँ पे आता, क्वीन यहाँ पे, तो चेक पॉसिबल थी।
You're still on the road to checkmate. They are right on target. You continue the checkmate attack. You captured a free rook.
This is the game. Unknown by, let's play. ओके ओके ओके। साइलेंट किलर। भाई देखते हैं साइलेंट किलर की कितनी एक्यूरेसी थी।
There are some great moves to
Oh
review in an
man, you
otherwise tough game.
played a
Let's take a look.
95.9% accuracy and I played 85.9%. Oh, really amazing, man. 95.9% accuracy.
Developing the knight first can transpose into many. This move prepares you fianchetto your bishop, placing it on a powerful diagonal. This move, you've just allowed your pawn to be taken without a fight.
Here is a blunder because I think you are a 100 yellow player and you can't see it. And my idea is to push forward pawn and attack on the knight. But भाई आप वाकया में शुक्र गुस्ता हूँ यार, अननाउन बंदे हो भाई।
Capturing
आप
your hanging pawn.
शो किया आपने 100 रेटिंग और खेला आपने 2000 जैसा।
With that move, they move the bishop. Good job. That's what I. Their bishop is a. Your better option was to develop it. They chose king. You are bringing your knight. Their knight comes into play. That pawn chain. This is a fair recapturing. They found a way. Develops the knight and attacks the center. They found a way to. You take back. You are forced to. That was an even swap. They exchange pieces of equal value.
प्लेइंग लाइक मी कितनी रेटिंग थी भाई, मेरे को समझा नहीं।
Good recapture choice, bringing a new piece into the game. They took your. Clearly, you don't want to. Moving their threatened. You've secured your opponent's. You offered your opponent an opportunity. This trades. You captured back. They played one of the best. For sure, you had to move. I like their choice. This moves your pawn to a safer square. Doubled rooks can be. Your opponent's rook. Well done, an excellent move. Your opponent creates a very good choice. They played the strong. You are threatening to win a rook through. They prevented you from a clear recapture. They made one of the. This is a fine move. Activating. Your piece makes sure they are right on target. Well done, an excellent. Your opponent's move wins your pawn.
Okay, okay, now I understand what are you trying to say. I'll see it and I'll explain you.
You step your. This a
अभी
straightforward recapture. There are some great moves to review in an otherwise tough game. Let's take a look.
1600 man, unknown by 1600 and I played 1450. Of course खेलेंगे यार, आज आज पूरा दिन खेलेंगे, पूरा दिन। It, भाई मैंने ब्लंडर कर दिया यहाँ पे। ब्लंडर ये था कि मुझे ये पान जो है वो आगे करना था। ये नहीं चलना था, मुझे ये करना था आगे। नो चांस, बिकॉज आल्सो मेड, आल्सो मेड। Let's take a review, but I know where I do the mistake. Wait a minute, man. Unknown by, wait a minute. Let's review the game.
You did a good job building an advantage before allowing a mating attack. Let's work on how to keep up the pressure.
हाँ भाई खेलेंगे, एक मिनट रिव्यू कर लेते हैं। तो भाई साइलेंट किलर की एक्यूरेसी है 71.5 और चेस फेवर 71.9। भाई मेरी एक्यूरेसी तो ठीक थी, लेकिन लास्ट में ब्लंडर कर दिया भाई, ब्लंडर। और गेम रेटिंग पता कितनी है? 1050 फॉर बोथ प्लेयर।
Jumping the knight
बड़ी
into the
ही
game
घटिया
guards
गेम
the
खेल ली है,
controlling
बहुत
the
ही घटिया गेम
e4 and
खेल ली है।
d4 develop. This move develops the knight. Their bishop develops the bishop. They chose this prepare their bishop. This offers a I like their castling on the same. Their best. Your move. The game was. You are forced a clear recapture. A good choice to move your threatened knight. This is your best move was to. This move left there. You overlooked an opportunity to capture a free. This is the only move. You exchange. Your opponent connecting your rook, defending their hang. You found a safer. Another piece joins the. Very good choice. This move connects their. Nice move. They slipped up a bit. You had a chance to play. They exchange. You recapture the piece. This move puts their. Your best move was to force moving the rook to a passive square. You permitted their best opponent to challenge the opposing you have now rook for the precise move from your opponent. This is a fine move. They are right on target. That was an even swap. That's not a mistake. You are threatening to. They overlooked an opportunity. Nice, definitely the right. You are now able to eventually win. This is the way to win material. They move their king out of it. Good job. That's what a straightforward. You recaptured. This move doesn't help. This was the only move. They are threatening to create a pass. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. Their king steps away. This move shifted the game. You get a chance to force eventual check. You allowed the opponent to force
So
eventual.
this is the
You
move
get a
where
chance to
I do
force
the
eventual
mistake.
checkmate. You allowed the opponent to force eventual. This forces an eventual checkmate.
Oh, a tough loss. Force. Hello, hello, man. I'm back. Let's take our view. Speak and taunts, bro. मेरे साथ खेलोगे? Of course, man.
That was a tough game that didn't go your way, but there are some good moves to review
Silent
together.
killer. Your accuracy in this game is 72.1%, and I play with the accuracy of 63. Really feel sad about.
Jumping the knight into the game guards the center. This move opens the path. Deep. Yufian G3 develops the knight. Bishop G2. Castling king. Castling gets this prepares your their move follows. This move doesn't hurt you much, but it doesn't help either. This move, Fiang, you had a better op. They bring out their knight. This isn't a mistake, but they are right on target. This move activates your opponent had the upper. Your best move, they had an opportunity. You offered your opponent the chance to trade off equal material. That's playable. You've pinned your opponent's knight, limiting its movement.
भाई accuracy आपकी है 73.1%.
Their pawn, a good choice. They exchange that position. They missed. Connected rooks can. They slipped up a bit here. They exchange pieces of equal value.
We both miss the best
That position was
moves.
critical. They missed a chance to avenge. Connected rooks can be. They slipped up a bit. You got lucky here. Your opponent missed the chance to capitalize on your mistake.
By unknown by your accuracy is 73 and my is 63. Of course, man, 73 because you see there is lot of mistake.
That was a tough
Let's
game
see.
that didn't go. Jumping the knight.
This is the
their move. This move doesn't hurt you much. This move, you had a better op. They bring out their knight. This isn't a mistake. They are right on target. This move activates. Your opponent had the upper hand.
so
Now
it's
the
your
game is close to
first
equal.
inaccuracy.
Your best move was to offer. They had an opportunity to punish
Second
your inaccurate play, but didn't.
inaccuracy.
You offered your opponent the chance to trade off equal material. That's playable. You've pinned their pawn attack. A good choice to. They exchange. That position was. They missed a chance to eventually win material.
This is the third inaccuracy.
Connected rooks can. They slipped up a bit here.
Fourth
You moved
inaccuracy.
quickly. You got lucky here. Your opponent made a mistake. They are threatening to capture a pawn. You gain time because they capture your pawn and will
So
win
it's
material
your
after
great
all trade.
move.
You recaptured. A straightforward. Clearly, you don't want a correct move. Correct, of course. That's not a mistake. Nice, definitely. They made one of the top moves, and this move is okay. Decent move, but they had a no surprise. You had their best option. You exchange pieces of. This is a fair trade. Not the best move, but not bad either. The game is now close. There was only a clear recapture. Very good choice. Their best option. You permitted the opponent a correct move to get placing your rook on. That's playable. You permitted the opponent to win a knight through a four. You are going to lose your knight. You dodged the check. They found a way to win your pawn. You found a safer. Your opponent's move. This blocks the. They exchange pieces. That was an even. This is a fair. This removes a correct move. This moves their king. That pawn change. They played one of the best moves here.
You win because you have a lead of 2 pawn, and that's why you win the
Well,
game.
they played the strongest move available.
So your rating is 1451. Seventy-two, 71, but this is your best game, 95 point. Let's play another. भाई रैपिड में भी आपकी 1451 है भाई. Unknown भाई, you are a very super Rustam. Guys, someone want to play? हाँ भाई यार, सपोर्ट कर दो यार. 4-5 लोग देख रहे हैं यार. Like the stream and subscribe our channel. Your support lot to me, and it's motivate me. Unknown, you want to play any more game? मेरी फ्रेंड लिस्ट में एक बंदा है। ओके लेट्स प्ले। वो 17 रेटेड है ब्लेड्स में। यू आर अ जीनियस मैन। अननाउन। यू आर अ जीनियस।
There are some great moves to review in an otherwise tough game. Let's take a look. A flexible first move that develops a piece. Your bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. This move, this move, you are forced a straightforward. You had a better option. They played this. Your better option. They slipped up a bit, developing the. They castled kingside. This move opens the path for your bishop to enter the game. They exchange pieces of equal value. You recaptured. Your opponent develops. You're preparing for. They bring out their knight. You've secured your king. Their rook is now active. You kicked your opponent. They move the bishop to safety. Develops the knight. Decent move, but they had not the best move, but not bad. This move connects their rooks, giving them. This move is okay, but not what I would have. You get a chance to kick it. You win time by threatening. This move puts their queen up. You had a better option, but this. They defended their pawn. You had a chance to play something better. They are threatening to capture a knight. You permitted the opponent to eventually. They overlooked it. You exchanged piece. A clear recap. Good job. That's playable. You allowed the opponent to cap. They missed a chance. Nice job blocking the attack. Their better move was you permitted the opponent to. Their best option was you trade off equal material. A straightforward recapture. This seems like a mistake to me. They had a better way to move a queen to safety. Your opponent made a mistake, but you missed the chance to punish them. Their best option was to. Nice, definitely the right move. They moved their king. You are threatening to win a rook through a fork. They prevented you from being able to win a. That was an even. This is a logical capture. Their rooks can see each other now. Not the best move, but not bad either. They made one of the top. This is a good time. You are going to lose your. This moves your pawn to a safer square. They took your. This move is okay. Activating their king. You are forcing. They exchange. You recapture the piece. This move puts their rook. Your best move was to bring. This is the only good move. You offered your opponent the chance to capturing your hanging. You had a better option. A clear recap. This is a fair trade. You did a good job fighting that game, even though it didn't go your way in the end.
Oh no, man, you are a great player. You just play with the accuracy of 90.5%, and I played with the accuracy 81.9. 90%
Starting with
accuracy.
your king's pawn is a versatile first move and
My
leads to
end
many
game is
tactical
not
gains.
good. Otherwise, I played very well, but I have to
Developing the
improve my
bishop and
end
increasing
game
influence. That's
tactics.
not a mistake.
So let's see.
You stopped your. This move left their knight hanging. You captured a decent move, but they had a better one. You missed an opportunity to win a pawn through a fork.
Oh no. How I missed the move.
Decent move, but they had a better one.
Only have a square and I take the pawn and also check. What?
You missed an opportunity. They offer a fair. That was a straightforward. You gained control. You develop your piece. They are threatening. Your better option was to add a defender. This is the only move that you recapture them. They move the rook to. You are threatening to capture. Their move stop. This move doesn't hurt you much, but it does. This is a. You trade off precise move. In end, they are your. This is the. You've added capturing your. You step. They took your. This was the. They made one of them. This was the. They are threatening. You stopped your. They played this. This was the. They still have the better position, but they're winning. You permitted the opponent to win a rook through a skewer.
So here
They
we
still have the
make the
better position.
mistake.
You permitted the opponent to win a rook through a skewer. They still have the better position, but their winning edge is gone. You permitted the
So
opponent to
this
win
is
a
the
rook through a
mistake.
skewer. Your opponent's move. You dodged it. This is the only move. You escape. They are right on. You step your capturing. Well done. And they move. This is a fun. Their king step. Very good choice. They played one. Well done. This move puts their rook on a safer square.
एंड में गलती हो जाती है भाई. My end game is not in strong enough. Your rating is 15 to 1600, man. 1516 के बीच में है भाई. I'm really sure. Of course, you played very well. I lost 4 games back to back against you. So I think I need to improve myself. Learn. Let's play some puzzle. Rematch. But I can't win against you. Oh no. What happened to me?
You played some nice moves in that tough game. Let's look at a good tactical thought you
87%
had.
and 71. स्वा खतरनाक 87 है यार, ज्यादा नहीं है। देखते हैं कहाँ पे मिस्टेक हुई।
Strong players throughout history have played this move. Jumping
ओपनिंग तो
castle. Your bishop is ready.
ठीक
This
थी।
move develops the defending there. You've just allowed
ये
your bishop to be
एनी
taken without a fight.
sacrifice
Capturing. You followed it. They defended opposite cat. They offer. You are losing a pawn this way. That's playable. That's squares. This is the only logical cat. They found a way. This is a good time. Their bishop. This move makes their better move. No surprise. Their kings. You are threatening to tactically win a pawn. They prevented you from. Your best move was their rooks concede.
बस
You
यहाँ पे
permitted
गलतियां
picking
हुई
off a pawn.
यार,
You
यहाँ
had
पे
a better
गलतियां
option.
हुई।
This is not bad.
ये मूव मेरे ध्यान में भी था, लेकिन मैं सोच रहा था किसी तरीके से क्वीन यहाँ से हटेगी तो मैं यहाँ पे इसको सेक्रीफाइस करूंगा, उसके बाद क्वीन यहाँ पे तो ये। लेकिन अगर पहले ही हम इसको ले लेते तो क्वीन आराम से ले लेते, हम जाते तो ये अटैक बनता तो गेम किसी तरह इक्वल हो जाती। भाई ब्रिलियंट तो कोई नहीं है ना, भाई ना, ब्रिलियंट कोई नहीं है अभी तक। अभी
You're
भी मौका था
this,
लेकिन
this move still keeps their checkmate. You block the check. This move still keeps nice. Definitely the this move you recapture. This move still keep good thinking to checkmate and the game is over.
गेम इज ओवर। चल भाई एक लास्ट गेम खेलते हैं। Unknown by, let's play another. Hmm. Oh man, interesting man, interesting. But I can do here. anything yes. तो भाई कैसा लगा भाई? Now the end game start. You go and take it. Not bad. Wait a minute. Let's take a review first.
Good job breaking through in the endgame with some strong maneuvers.
Now I played with the accuracy of 87 and your accuracy is 77.
You give yourself dozens. A textbook. Nice. They bring out, develops the Juoko piano. You are threat. Your bishop is, he takes a clear recapture. Bishop b4, check. This blocks the check from the bishop. Knight, castling kingside. Their best option. You are threatening to kick a knight. You are going to lose your best move was to move a knight to capturing your hanging. Good job. That's what they've targeted. You kicked your opponent's piece. They are threatening. A clear recapture. With the queen developed, you get a chance to win material through a skewer. Nice skewer. That X-ray attack will win you material. Their move is losing material. This is the way to win material. Takes back. Nice vision spot. Recaptures. Nice fork. This is a fair trade. A logical capture. This move activates their rook. With this move, all your pieces are... They defended their pawn, which was under attack. A good choice to move your threat. That's playable. Good job stepping in to defend your... Moving their bishop to a better position. Good
Here
job
I
stepping
missed
in
the
to defend your
chance,
pawn.
but I realize check where I make mistake. Let's take a review
Good
again.
job breaking.
So
A clear this blocks the check. Knight.
where
You
do the
were going to
mistake?
lose. Your
It's
best
a
move was to
brilliant
move
move.
it, capturing your hanging knight.
Okay.
Good job. That's what I would have played. They've targeted your pawn. You kicked your opponent's. They are threatening to win material through a tactic. You are forcing your opponent to ruin their pawn. A clear recapture. With the queen developed, you get a chance to win
So
material through
here
a
you
skewer.
make the blunder because you took the same diagonal rook and queen. So this is your first blunder. I think last in 4 or 5 games.
Nice skewer. That X-ray attack will win you material. Their move is losing material.
होता है यार कभी कभी 4 गेम में भी तो लगातार हारा हूं यार.
This is the way to win. Takes back. Nice vision. Recaptures. Nice fork. This is a fair
ब्लंडर
logical capture.
मैग्नस कार्लसन ब्लंडर कर सकता है तो हम क्या चीज है.
This move activates their rook on the 7. With this move, all your pieces, they defended them. A good choice. That's play. Good job moving their... This move, defending their
ग्रैंड
hanging
लेवल पे
pawn.
भी ब्लंडर होते हैं भाई. बड़े
Activate.
बड़े प्लेयर भी
This is a
ब्लंडर.
fine move.
ये मेरा प्री मैच्योर मूव था. इसको चलने की जरूरत ही नहीं थी लेकिन मैंने ऐसे ही चल दिया. और
This is a... This offers a trade. This move puts... You have now doubled. They move the... Nice way to win. They're kings. You captured that. A correct move. This move opens up space for your king to evade. They are right on target. You've just allowed your pawn to be taken without a fight. Capturing your hanging. Good job defending them. This seems like there was only one good move there. That's not a mistake. Connected rooks can be very... Their best... That was a fair... They exchanged... Nice, definitely. This is a fair... You recaptured. They played this. You escaped the check from the... Precise move from... You dodged the check. Their best... You stopped. It was a balance. Nice find. You are now able to check. You did it. Nice checkmate.
तो ये था सबसे बढ़िया चेकमेट. So bye for now, see you later। चलो भाई खेल लेते हैं, एक मैच और खेल लेते हैं। अभी लंच टाइम हो गया है, लेकिन चलो खेल लेते हैं गेम। भाई क्या हो रहा है? बैक टू बैक लूजिंग।
You won with a nice mid-game mating tactic,
मैच
turning an
जो
even game into victory.
accuracy 65, and I played with the accuracy of 75. What happened to you, man? 65 accuracy.
Developing the knight first can transpose into many different openings.
एक मिनट रुक भाई, एक्रो वो देख रिव्यू तो देखने दो
This
यार,
prepares your
कहाँ पे
this move
अच्छा
prepares
खेला,
Yufi
कहाँ
and
पे
Keto your
बुरा
this
खेला.
move you are for a clear developing this move. Well done, an excellent precise move. This move opens their knight come. You allowed the opponent to win a bishop through a fork.
यहाँ पे ओ हो भाई, तूने यहाँ पे मूव मिस कर दिया.
You are now able to. You permitted the opponent to win a bishop through a fork. They missed a chance to. You stopped your opponent. Their best option. That was an evens, a straightforward. You're better defending their pawns or placing the rook on it. Not the best move, but their better move. Your better option. They've struck at the center. This move act. They found a way to. You found a safer. Your opponent's recapturing. They took your a good choice. You get a chance to develop. You develop your. They found a way. You are losing a knight this way. They overlooked an opportunity to. You trade off. They exchange. That was a fair. Their best. Yes, this is the way. They move their king. You are threatening. They prevented you from being able to checkmate the king. You dodge the check. You are now able to checkmate the king. Checkmate is always the best move.
Blunder. You lost this game because of blunder. Otherwise, you played very well. चैलेंज भेज दिया भाई, चैलेंज. Oh no. At the end, I make a little bit mistake,
Middle game tactics are how
but
most games are decided. Let's review so you can come out ahead next time.
accuracy is 76 and 82, not bad, but
Nice. I recommend this first move for players of all levels. They didn't find the right idea. You overlooked an opportunity to eventually win a knight. They attacked your queen, gaining time as it must move away.
oh man, if I take it, then I go there, attack both the knight. How I missed this?
You overlooked. They didn't find them. Your bishop has more scope from this square. Defending your best. You get a chance to capture a rook. You missed an opportunity to capture a rook and win material after the follow-up trades.
It,
You get a chance. They are right. You recapture. They move. You won material. Recap. You're kicking. Move. They are your best. Moving their pawns or their knight now. You are losing material this way.
here I got a mistake.
Taking your vulnerable knight. Good job. That's what I would have played too. A straightforward. The capture was fine. I like their not the best. They took your rook for free.
So that's the game, guys. Anyone want to play? I'm waiting for. If someone want to play, let me know in the comment box. I think no one is here to play. Let's play random. Guys, bye for now. Now I take a lunch and see you later.